Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Packer Scrapper. Went and did a private pickup. We got the refrigerator, stove, and microwave, and then we had accumulated a few things over the weekend. So we're going to get rid of this before we head out. We're at 95.40. Alright, 90.40 on the unload. They had semis back there loading up, so thank you, Miss Jill. Let's go see non-ferrous Jeff. Morning.
Morning.
They put it on. They put it on too?
Huh?
They didn't put it on too, did they?
2? No.
Okay.
You're on 1.
Okay.
Did you need it on 2?
No. How's baby doing this morning? Thank you.
How are you doing?
We'll see you later. Alright, I have a quick unload. 500 pounds of 10, 1/2 battery, and 18 irony light. So 519 pounds, $43. Got my gas money. Now let's go hit the road. Now, appreciate y'all riding along on that million pound venture. We done completed that goal. So now we're gonna try to find stuff to resell, reuse a little bit more, looking for treasures. And we'll still scrap, just not as heavy as I used to. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. The body's feeling it after that million pounds. All right, moving on. All right, guys, we're out on the street. Let's see what we got today. You know, them little buckets. There was more lids. Starting a new adventure, and we are gonna need things like that. There's some scrap. Is that the lids? Nope. Well, what's those do? Those are the lids on it. Oh, I see what them are lids for. We're gonna dabble in selling a little more stuff. That's for a switch. Got a little booth at a flea market, and we're just gonna see if that works out. I need to talk to Janet yet and see what her feelings are on it. I'm excited, the wife's excited, so that's all that matters. So on to the next adventure. And let's go see what the good Lord's gonna put in our path today. Moving on. I'm not sure what I saw here. Looks like span? Yep. We'll take the old box fan. And those we always plug in to see if they work. You never know. Moving on. We'll pick up the old dog.
Lawnmowers, bicycles?
I'd have to say, yeah, washing machines, dryers,
Oh, yeah,
the appliances. Those are the good.
Have a good day.
Hey, you too. Thank you. You'll stay like that. Moving on. Whew, it's a pretty hefty shredder. Set you up. Set you up. And moving on. Looks like a little pressure washer. That's one of them nice little ones. He should be able to fix that. Moving on. Vessel. Well, we'll have to check that out. You can sell them in the booth too. Moving on. Not sure what this is. Black & Decker. Yep. Not sure. Moving on. Been wondering when that big one's gonna come. There she is. Alright, let's go ahead and flip you over here. Holy cow. You know what? Let's see if she will wheel up. Definitely make it a lot easier. Okay. Get away from that. There we go. Now, we're gonna move you all the way up over the tires. Alright, moving on. See now, normally I wouldn't pick this up, but since we got that little booth, that can go in the corner and it can hold a lot of little stuff. Moving on. Mangled tent, or nope, just an umbrella. You gotta be. Yeah. Yeah, and then we get a motor. Ooh, a heavy motor. We like that. Moving on. First grill of the day. And here at the Packer Scrapper, we like to grill us up some likes. So go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't done it already, go ahead and subscribe. It helps us. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna take you too. I know there's... $69 for this thing. Whew. Let's go ahead and move you up here. Well, you might make it a little easier. There we go. You around, we'll wheel you up. Okay. Then we go this way. Alright, we're back. Let's get her up on there. Elbow wobbly. Alright, moving on. I think it's our first chair of the day. Well, I picked up 2 little kids' chairs, but I think we're gonna try to sell those. Moving on. Got our dishwasher. Nope. Not stainless. Not stainless. Alright. You go right there. Moving on. What the heck? Motorcycle lift. I'm guessing it's broke. Well, she is not late. Let me tell you that. Ooh. Moving on. Umbrella day. I like it. Moving on. Man, I don't know what's going on today, but I sure like it. What you got? Puzzles? We can always sell puzzles. I don't think I want any dishes. We'll take another dog cage in the puzzle. This one looks kind of beat up. And then what do we got here? Bunch of books. Toys and the Toys Night Before Christmas. Read it yourself, Storybook. They're all clean. Princess. Gotta get the Princess ones. Need to find something for my grandson to read. Best storybook ever. That might be about his pace. My Body. Like the hardcovers. Little Duck's First Christmas. All right. Oh, and don't forget the razor. All right. Moving on. I don't know what's going on, but everybody's got stuff out today. And I'm not complaining. I've only done a couple neighborhoods. What do you got here? Lobster Sports. What? Elite. Well, I'm guessing it doesn't work, but we're gonna take it and see. Alright guys, let me know what the Lobster Sport is. Ooh, I'm guessing it's something for like tennis or something like that. Serving tennis balls. Moving on. And some of you asked where Jimmy is. I haven't heard from him. Last I knew, he was in Georgia helping his dad and doing some things up there. But he hasn't contacted me yet, so I'm guessing he's still working. Moving on. Alright, what do we got here? Zep mat. Yeah, that's been in better shape. We'll just take that for now. And then I'll come back. What do we have here? Looks like some kind of carrier. Is that my guys? I'm gonna leave that for them. Alright, met up with the garbage men. They've run pretty much all of it, except for these next two neighborhoods. So we'll get what we can out of here. Ouch. And then I got some pickups to make. Alright. Got me. Nope. Moving on. You don't care who takes it as long as it's gone, huh?
Exactly.
I've never heard of that. Hacker scrapper. That's brilliant.
Yeah!
He'll take all that.
I take all the kinds of metal.
You what?
I take all the metal, recycle it, keep it out of the landfill.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
Did you come by here every week?
Yeah. Every week. Yeah, Monday.
Okay, so you're the Monday guy.
Yep.
You'll take
If you have something other than that, you can always text me or call me and I'll come pick it up.
Okay.
Okay?
under the packer scramble?
Yeah. What's that?
You unpacked it?
Yeah, most.
I don't know what that is.
All this stuff is stuff
Oh, he's talking about his stuff here. He must have just bought it or something. Got all kinds of stuff left. Well, we'll help him clean that out. We love ceiling fans. In there. Nope. What you got over there? Oh yeah. That's fine, we can leave it in there. Let's see. That's plastic. Got a lamp. Sound bar. All right. That was a nice little run. I'm gonna go ahead and give these guys a business card. Moving on. You ever had that happen where it looks like somebody's looking at you, but then there's somebody behind you? And they wave, so you wave back thinking they're waving to you. All right, what's going on there? You're not gonna let me take you off? Really? All right, well, let's see. I guess I just got to take that off. Sometimes I get in too much of a hurry. I just got to slow down. And now that I've hit a million, I am going to try to slow down a little bit. I'll keep going. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to do the 3 and 4 loads if I can help it. Moving on. Rotors. We love rotors. Anything else? Nope. Rotors it is. Well, I guess you do have brake pads. Whew. Man, oh man. She's a hefty one. That's what we need, fillers. Moving on. All right, at the yard, 10,180. Let's get her unloaded so we can go out and do it again. Moving on. Thank you, Jill. Is that a heater? That it is. But it's got light bulbs in it. It's weird. Ooh.
There's no knobs or anything.
There's a button on the end. But yeah, there's no...
That's it.
Yeah. I'm gonna take it home and see. See if she works. Bunch more.
Yep. All that stuff.
All the little motors. Hey. You okay with this one?
Look at those little cute little chairs.
Right?
That,
Perfect.
That you should sell.
Alright, I think that's it. Moving on. Hello. I never know if you got the microphone on or not. But you can always hear us, right?
Yeah. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, just because.
I got you.
Thank you. There you go, bud.
Alright.
Have a good night.
See you after lunch.
Okay.
Alright. 10. 980 pounds. 4 clean aluminum, 6 iron heavy, and 46 electric motors. 1,036. $83. Alright, we hit our goal. My goal these days are 1,000 pounds or $100. And we hit both. But I've got a community that I pick up from, and there's a ton more in there, so I gotta head back and pick it up. Moving on. Alright, we've been busy. I took batteries to O'Reilly's and got 20 bucks on a gift card. And then I sold the guy 2 bikes and got 10 bucks. So now we're gonna see if we can fill it up again. Moving on. What's left of an old barbecue pit? Try to keep everything up front. I know I got some digs to pick up. Moving on. This is about the only workout I get out on a workout bench. Picking it up. Love it when it's tore apart. Hopefully I'm not blocking their driveway. Alright, moving on. Alright. Nice little pickup. Okay, what you doing here? Big old grill. busted. I don't know if Mark will want you or not, but keep you safe. Turn you sideways. All right. Yep, that looks like a nice bike. Just needs a seat. All right, moving on. What the heck is this? Not the good material, but we'll take it. Moving on. All right, I'm hoping this one's on wheels. It is. Well, first you gotta get this is part of Bowflex. Ouch. A lot of gate use today. All right, come on, buddy. Will you go like this? Yes. Come on. Let's see. Buddy, you are. See, now that's how you do it. You write trash on it, and then there's no guessing. We know it's trash. Moving on. Got the little one, but I bet it isn't light. Nope. One more time for the gate. Probably a couple more times. Let's see, let's put it behind the grill. Keep the grill from moving. All right, moving on. We'll take some more car parts. Moving on. Walk behind Edger. I don't know what you use that for. Call that. Hang plants off of, I guess. Oh, let's see. Nice troy boat. We will see if he wants this one. All right, moving on. Now those are some shelves. Alright, come on now. You ain't gonna let me do it, are you? No. Wow. Oh, once again, you're in the way. Oop. And Brickyard Grill. Nope. Alright, moving on. As a bonus, we get get the garage door opener. What I came for is that stove over there. There should be enough room there. Alright, let's go get that stove. One more time for the gate. Actually, two more times. Man. Hate seeing stuff like that. They throw it in the dumpsters, take it out to the landfill. I just need to give Packer Scrapper a call. He'll come get it. Moving on. First floor dryer of the day. Alright, moving on. Finish off with 3 chairs. Yes, they are aluminum. Oh, mamma mia. Alright, we're gonna have to do some strapping. Serious strapping. But we can do that. Alright, moving on. What's up with the exercise? Got rid of a treadmill this morning. Just picked up like a stair stepper, and this looks like a climber too. Do we get shorter? Let's see. I think we're going to go on the other side. There we go. What else we got? Well, we might just have to see what you build. I need some racks. It'd be nice for this rolling rack. Okay. I'll put you back here in the corner. Oh. What else we drop? Thought we dropped 2. Table with glass, which stinks. Like that. Last but not least, the crumpled tent. Alright, we're gonna, I think, if there's any more pickups, and then head to Mark, see if he wants the dryer or anything else. And then we'll go unload. Alright, moving on. Alright, last load, 10,300. Let's get her unloaded. Looks dangerous along the right side, doesn't it? 100. Alright, let's go see Jeff finish off the day. Alright, let's do a little non-ferrous. I think that's all I'm giving Jeff. Open that pan. Tear them apart. Copper?
Huh?
Copper?
Copper and brass. Are you on?
Yeah.
I see it. No, you're fine. She was nice. But I was trying to do it. I was trying to explain to her about all the cables, you know, the wire,
Yeah.
you know, the coppers, you know, you're gonna do those too, or are you gonna clean those tonight?
Now.
Now, no.
I gotta keep going. I got a project for tomorrow.
Oh, you got a project?
Opening up a booth over in Titusville.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were saying that.
What is this?
Aluminum. No, what is that cast? Yes, cast. Cast. Alright, we're gonna call that clean. This is dirty. So you won't be scrapping tomorrow? Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. Is that steel?
I'm keeping that.
Okay.
I'm selling that. It looks good.
Over here, Kevin.
Heavy? I'm sorry? Okay.
That's like 99%.
I got you. Not magnetic.
Move it to the grinder.
I know.
Aluminium.
Aluminum. What?
30. Light iron.
Yeah, let's do light iron.
Is that it?
I think that's it. We gotta clean that.
I think you're over $100.
Cool. Now, moving on. Well, what was supposed to be a light day ended up being 3 loads. That's the way it goes. Hope, you know, Tuesdays, you never know what's going to be, but I gotta set up my booth tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, baby's still here. How we feeling? Okay. Kind of tired.
Yeah, go ahead.
You ever grab them ear? You got earrings? Yeah. Yeah. Did you get it?
Did you bring a reefer cord?
A reefer cord?
Uh-huh.
Not today. You had a reefer cord on mine?
Yeah.
Nope.
It didn't have a value on it, but he had it on there. He might have clicked on it by accident.
Oh, that happens, yeah. Trying to hurry and hits a different button.
Probably. Thank you. There you go.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Hopefully. Okay. I did make it over. So 1,210, 100 pounds, number one prepared. 34 clean aluminum, 24 irony heavy, 18 irony light. That was 1,370 pounds, $119. That's a way to finish off the night. And Mark wants to look at that tomorrow. I'm going to try to sell that. And got to clean a few other things off there. All right, moving. All right, guys, back home. What was supposed to be an easy day turned into 3,090 pounds. We took Mark a dryer, sold 2 bikes to the guy up by O'Reilly, and then I forgot to add O'Reilly. I sold 2 batteries and got 20 bucks for them, 10 bucks a piece. All right, so that puts our total. I don't know how to do this now. If we just start back over, 4,923 pounds plus a million. We'll figure out what to do. We're a little discombobulated right now. I think we're gonna set. Well, I know, not think we're gonna. There's a little flea market over in Titusville. It's an indoor flea market. Used to be a mall, and they converted it into a bunch of little shops, 10 by 10s and 10 by 20s, I think. We're taking a 10 by 10 and we're going to see if we can sell a little bit of this stuff. Some of the stuff I find, some of the stuff the wife makes, some of the stuff we have in the house, a little bit of everything. So we're going to try that adventure. I'm going to keep on scrapping though, because that's where the money comes. Got to put food on the table. Well, that's going to wrap her up today. Appreciate you guys riding along. Till tomorrow. Moving on.